It's 4 o'clock on this Monday, April 12th, 2021, and the Recommend News of Norton. There's a Visitor Channel 5 o'clock news on it. Monday evening, April 12th, 2021. It's 5 o'clock, and the Norton temperature standing at 46 degrees. Sub stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news parade. Monday evening is Knoxville, Tennessee, where multiple gunshot victims involve a Knoxville police officer at Austin East High School. Minnesota police chief says he believes officer meant to grab taser before shooting black man during traffic stop in Brooklyn Heights, Minnesota. Chauvin trial judge denies request for jury sequestration after police shooting. A cop was fired for pepper spraying a black army lieutenant during a traffic stop. Can Ukraine deploy U.S.-made weapons against the Russians? One shot may be enough for COVID-19 survivors, steady ends. More young people are getting hospitalized as a stickier, more infectious coronavirus strain becomes more dominant. Felony charge filed against a former Chiefs coach, Britt Reed, after crash leaves child with brain damage. Biden picks vocal Trump critics to lead immigration agencies. Joel Greenberg to try to get pardon from Trump frigates. Tried to see Biden administration flip switch and reverse Trump policies at border, according to Mike Pompeo. Prince Harry reunited with cousin Eugene before Prince Philip's funeral. Germany is expected to centralize its COVID-19 response. Some fear it may be too late. Satellites captured dozens of explosive eruptions from last July volcano on St. Vincent Island. Elite Syrian regime unit dumped the glowing on Red City from helicopter. Majority in Japan want Tokyo Olympics canceled and postponed poll shows. China's ambassador to Britain top and on Korean Peninsula affairs. Britain's Prince William Harris issued statements on the late Prince Philip. Testimony in the Derek Chauvin murder trial. Minneapolis entered its third week on Monday, where the judge rejected the defense motion to requested a jury during a separate police shooting involving another black man. Ex-Chiefs Assistant Coach Brake Reed charged in felony DWI and crash. U.S. logged $660 billion budget deficit in March as pandemic stimulus rolls out. Police Chief President Biden met Monday with executives from nearly 2 dozen companies to address the problematic supply chain surge of the semiconductor chips that's disrupting automobile manufacturing. Walgreens is partnering with Uber and PayPal and everything give needy people rights to pharmacies so that they can be vaccinated against COVID-19, the company said on Monday. Domino's Pizza said Monday it's testing a self-driving delivery vehicle in the Houston, Texas area that could only send out pies across the country. Traffic stop outside Plainridge Park Casino resulted in the arrest of Arizona man with an alleged stolen gun in a car. Coronavirus deaths statewide plummet for the weekend on April 10th. In Foxborough, Rhode Island man was due to in court Monday, facing charges of having a 9mm pistol without a permit and its SUV following a traffic stop on Sunday. His coaching career at Bridgewater Raynham comes to an end. Hull beats Tchaikovsky for Denton Selectman. Quincy man accused of multiple child rapes. Braintree residents honor those lost to COVID-19. All right, this just into our newsroom. 1,376 new COVID-19 cases and 19 initial deaths reported in Massachusetts. And Alabama shares Finally, in the wake of a record $2.8 billion antitrust fine. And take a look at the stocks now. Down 55.20 at 33,745.40. SP 598 1 cents at 41.27.99. And Nasdaq down 50.19 at 13,850 at 50.19 down. Dr. coming in top 5 Fortune's 100 best companies to work for list. And Microsoft on that quest. Wednesday makes the Dragon speak to for $60 million. Is California coronavirus preventing a spring surge? U.S. Maine hit COVID vaccine wall. As a new analyst from Circle Ventures, a global health foundation that provides data for health programs, suggests that the United States might meet the demand for COVID-19 vaccine sooner rather than later, and the attention will shift to getting people who don't want the vaccine to take the vaccine. The analyst said that the supply demand shift for the vaccine will happen earlier than expected, as early in April, and before the nation reaches a 79% threshold for achieving herd immunity in the analyst said just at the university 52% in American vaccinated by July. So if you had those numbers and number of people who are learning to get infected with COVID-19, the U.S. will hit about 65% immunity, which is less than what was needed for herd immunity. Axios suggested it means the United States will hit the vaccine ball, where the supply meets demand and the focus will probably shift in a in order to get vaccinated. U.S. Midwest struggles with rising cases while country vaccinating over 4 million people a day. NASA releases stunning image of Mars. NASA delays Indonesia's helicopters to first flight to Mars, and researchers create light that can penetrate even opaque materials. Okay, take a look at sports. Boston Bruins, Boston Red Sox, Minnesota Twins game got postponed, not because of the weather, in Minneapolis. St. Louis Blues St. Pat hauled the Bruins before deadline. Julian Nettleton cut after failed physical may retire. Extra trade Lions coach understands why. San Francisco 49ers like Mac Jones, Ryu Sharp, and Hideki Matsuyama photographed in the airport with Green Jacket after Masters win. Peter Channel News on 508 on this Monday evening. Time now for Peter Channel traffic and transit check. Booty! On the MBTA subway system. And I'm on Community Rail, 51 line train 1407 426 from Wilton Route 195 operate 10 minutes basket between Wilton Route 195. Watches it. And ferries they are looking good. Okay, take a look at the highways and byways. 97% both ends about between back down to the gas tanks and Dorchester. 120 in the southbound side, so between the 95 down the 24 Captain Stretch, 120 at the northbound side, so between 20 split, down the 24 Captain, 24 southbound, also on 128 Captain, 3 in the southbound side, also the Braintree split, 6 with 6 slow push between 7 down the center ridge, at 95, both ends will be protected the prominence, and 24 southbound, so 128 Captain, 120 at the northbound side, so for Route 1 and Beauty, and set to the western mass highways are looking good. 84 westbound, also Waterbury Stretch, and 84 eastbound side, also Hartford Stretch, and 84 eastbound side, Danbury Stretch, and Merritt Parkway, eastbound so between Norwalk down to Milford, and 95 northbound side, so between Centford down to Milford, and up and over to England. Another one, both ends also, I would say Vermont, and every turn back southbound side. Route 7 and southbound side, also around Vermont. Peter Channel News Storm 510. That's 509. Time now for weather report. Low pressure east of the Maritimes provides cool, dry, overcast conditions, along with the periods of light rain and drizzle tonight and then drizzle morning. And high pressure over Quaker north to southern and New England provides dry trend Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday, along with moderate temperatures out by late Thursday. Low pressure emerges out of the New Jersey coast and intensifies that slowly. Track 7 New England provided with a widespread wind, threat, rain possible early Saturday. Some wet snow is possible. Gradual improvement over the weekend as the storm is at sea with dry, mild weather like Sunday. Rain may return early next weekend. Showers and low pressure over precipitation with slight south and east of the New England overnight precipitation associated with this low is not expected to spread into the southern New England, however. The track of the low pressure system continues to support not for the southern New England overnight. This one was all in the previous of low, which are so far. Pressure to the eastern message to that this pattern will continue to point towards more than that. Generally discussed. We've seen the last 2 days that a visible satellite imagery. Currently, it's just a middle level dry area, but the Gulf of Maine will Vic and then some in New England overnight. This will allow for a brief period of clear and only scattered showers. Clouds cover after midnight, but we will quickly return to overcast skies by tomorrow morning. Currently forecast overnight lows will be upper 30s to low 40s. Okay. A slow-moving blocked upper level pattern is what late season storms across portion of the Northern Plains, Central Rockies, and Northern Great Basin. Elevated critical fire wearing freight projected across the southwest Tuesday and Wednesday. Additional heavy rains possible on the Central Gulf Coast and low winds be found. The mid-upper level flow pattern across North America will continue to exhibit a high degree of blocking and result in a very slow-moving system affecting large parts of the nation. And this late slow moving up below over the Northern Plains upper Mississippi Valley region. But continuing in the sport late season accumulating snows across the northern, eastern, and North Dakota, the northern Minnesota Monday night, and today, the snow threatened from the system will decrease significantly late Tuesday and Wednesday with overly light snow possibly from the northern plains to the upper Great Lakes, and while light mid upper level system meanders over the northern plains, upper Mississippi Valley region, a second snow moving system will develop over the parts of the northwest on Tuesday and a singularly southward into the northern Great Basin on Wednesday. This system will not have a lot of associated precipitation in the but shell expand its precipitation effort from that Tuesday night and Wednesday across the northern Great Basin and the Central Rockies and late season many snows are possible across the Rockies and Chicago and Wyoming across the west side to the United States of Utah. Additional heavy rains are on top late Tuesday and Wednesday across the Lower Mississippi Valley and Central Gulf Coast regions. There's areas that have been wet over the past week when the rain totals 200-300% of average. This has resulted in average rainfalls barely and centuries so as an additional heavy rainfall threat, also leads to increased threat of the flooding across parts of the Lower Mississippi Valley and Central Gulf Coast late Tuesday and Wednesday. In contrast to the wet conditions along the Central Gulf Coast and the low Mississippi Valley and dry conditions, low relative humidities, and gusty winds will support an elevated critical fire weather threat over the southwest Tuesday and Wednesday with large scale pattern. Not expect to change much over the western U.S. with above mentioned slow moving in mid upper level system that will be likely to be continued to be a fire weather threat over the southwest at the end of the week. Forecast goes like this. Tonight, chance of drizzle before 7 p.m. Mostly clouds got low 30 degrees, northward about 3 to 6 miles for Tuesday. Mostly clouds got 55, low 40 degrees, northeast about 7 to 9 miles for Wednesday. Partly south got 58, low 39 degrees, eastward about 3 to 6 miles for Thursday. Check the shot after 3 p.m. Partly south got 53, low 39 degrees, eastward about 5 to 11 miles at the size. 22 miles at just 30%. Friday, shots like being before 3 p.m. Most records go freeze over 37 degrees, northeast about 14 to 60 miles at the size. 28 miles at just stations 40% for Saturday. Partly south got 50, low 35 degrees. Not for about 10 miles at size, 23 miles for Sunday. Mostly south at 6-1, low 40 degrees. Common coming in westbound 6 miles in the afternoon. And for Monday, check the shots, put the south at 61 degrees. Right now, Dalton, 47 on overcast. That's good to your favorite channel. 5 o'clock news on it. Monday, April 12th, 2021. I'm Peter J. Wisdom. Have a good evening, goodbye, day. Stay safe, be positive, be well. See you at 10 o'clock, late night. Hope you have a good evening.